Hey guys, I'm back once again. I'm your niche coach, Alicia Lester. I know I look a little bit crazy, but that's okay. Y'all not here for me. You're here for what I have to say. So I appreciate that. Again, I got the COVID booster today, so I'm trying to get my videos and push them out. But child, this thing got me tired, and but that's okay. We're pushing through. But I wanted to stop back by and let you guys know that you're human, and having one bad day doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that you're human. Everyone has bad days. Everyone has things that they are going through. Sometimes people just snap. Sometimes things just kind of happen. You know what I mean? And you may not have meant for things to be said or for it to come out the way that it did. But the good thing about life is that you have the ability to go back and right your wrongs. As long as you have breath, you can go back in and right your wrongs. So if you've been in a situation recently where you flew off the handle or where you reacted in a way that's not normally, something that you do, you can always go back and just apologize. Just say, I'm sorry. Doesn't matter if the person accepts it or not. You got it up off of your heart. If you know that you don't normally act this way or react this way or something like that, you have the time, you have the space, you have the opportunity to say, you know what? I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. But only if you mean it, though. If you don't mean it, child, go on about your business. But if you mean it and you really want that thing off your heart, then you would have to stop and say, I'm sorry. I apologize. From your heart. You definitely want to mean it, because anything else, now you just bullshitting. So you don't want to be that kind of person. So make sure that you are saying what you truly feel. But what I don't want you to do is don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up because things aren't quite going the way you want it to go, or because you didn't get your way, or because you reacted in a way that you feel like it's beneath you or not something that you would normally do. Honey, you had a moment. You had a human moment, and it's okay. It happens to all of us. I don't every single day. I'm not this person all the time. Majority of the time I am. But there are situations that just kind of take you over the top. I had a lady cut me off in traffic and I felt myself getting so upset. Or I had a situation where I was, with just my children. I felt myself, just like reacting in a way that I wouldn't normally react, but I was just so upset. Child, it was colored on my walls. So, I felt some kind of way. But I had the time to go back to my kids and say, you know what? I'm sorry. Mama shouldn't have acted like that. Mama shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? But what you did, it wasn't okay. But I take responsibility for me. I am sorry. They looked at me and was looking crazy. They looked at me crazy, but they understood what I was trying to get out of it. But I don't want you to just continue to beat yourself up. You had a bad day. You made a mistake. You did things that was not pleasing or acceptable to the next person, or even sometimes to yourself. But it's okay. Life happens. Don't beat yourself up about something that, tomorrow, joy is coming tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to continue to just bog yourself down with what you didn't do right or what went wrong or whatever. You apologize and keep it moving. There's some things that you've done in your life. There's some things that you've done in your past that you are still carrying and holding on to. Apologize to yourself. If you feel like it keeps you up at night, if you feel like it keeps you from having a healthy relationship, if you feel like it keeps you from having healthy family relationships, family ties, connections, things like that, if you feel like it's affecting your parenting, if you feel like whatever it is, you are entitled to feel that way. You are entitled to feel that way. Push the reset button. Push the reset button. And know that everything is going to be okay. I used to beat myself up all the time over two things. One was that I was pregnant at the age of 15. And number two, that I got my GED instead of a high school diploma. And I used to beat myself up over it constantly. Everybody else, they was over it. I was still mad at me. I was still disappointed at me. And it was affecting the way I was carrying myself. It was affecting what was going on in my life. It was affecting places that I was trying to go. It was affecting doors that were actually trying to open up for me. And I was blocking my blessings at every single chance I could, every single chance. And so one day I decided to tell myself to apologize to me. I apologized to myself because I was holding on to this thing, honey. It was beating me up. I'm sorry. I am sorry that you have had to hold on to this burden and this upset and this, all of this. I'm sorry. And I apologized to myself. And after that, it felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders and I kept it moving. Now, I'm not going to say it wasn't as simple as I'm saying it, but I started to do the work and I started to realize that I had to stand in the gap for myself. It was me hurt. It was me versus me. There was no one else in this world that could make me feel worse than I had already felt. And I'm like, why am I holding on to this? I'm holding on to something I was forgiven for a long time ago. I'm holding on to something that is holding me back. Like it was blocking everything, y'all. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much it was blocking me. But the blessing in all of that was that I came out on the other side of that thing. I came out on the other side of it and I was able to push forward, live my life, and do what I needed to do. I was even put in a position to be able to go and tell somebody else what they should and should not do. How to not make the same, mistakes that I made back then. So I never thought that I would go from feeling like the problem to helping someone solve the problem or helping someone prevent the problem from happening. So you just never know what kind of situations you'll be placed in. You'll never know what types of things that you can do. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Apologize to yourself. Apologize to anyone that has hurt you. I felt like I hurt me, so I apologized to me. Seems a little crazy, sound a little weird. I get all of that, but I sleep at night and you can't. I can deal with life every day and you struggle. I can deal with everything that's coming my way and you're dropping the ball. But the only difference between me and you is because I allowed myself to heal and get past it. You're still stuck right there. I don't want you to be stuck right there. I want you to get up and I want you to realize that this is not how life is supposed to be. You are not supposed to stay in this mental bondage that you're in. Stop allowing these circumstances and these situations to live rent-free inside of your head. You're just carrying it with you every single day. Stop allowing yourself to do that. Apologize and keep it moving. Every day that you get up in the morning, every day that you can breathe a new set of fresh air, you know what I'm saying? That's a new day to apologize for whatever happened yesterday. That was yesterday. That shit is never coming back. Never coming back. I couldn't get unpregnant. There was nothing I could do. I was going through what I needed to go through. It's okay. It is absolutely okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I learned my lesson. I didn't do it again for 20 years. My children is 20 years apart. Scared the shit out of me. But I apologized to myself before it even got to that, that peak where I just felt like I just couldn't move forward. I just couldn't go on. I apologize. Apologize to whatever you feel like hurt you. Because the apology is not for you, for them. The apology is for you. The apology is so you can be able to maneuver and let go and be clear and free and push forward. That's what the apology is for. Everybody get it so twisted. I'm not apologizing to him or her or this, that, and the other, or mom or dad. And child, them apologies ain't even for them. The apology is for you. One of my apologies, I wrote a letter to a person that was deceased, a person that violated me. And I wrote a letter and I wrote down every single thing that I felt from the time that happened to the time that I finished carrying this person's baggage along with me. And I wrote a letter to a person that I know for sure would never get it, but I had to get it up out of my heart. I had to get it up off of me because it was affecting everything around me. I can't let you do that and your ass is dead. I can't let you continue to just wander around my brain and take over and make me feel insecure and uncomfortable. And these are my true feelings. This is what I was feeling. I'm feeling insecure. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling not worthy. I'm feeling like I'm not enough. I'm feeling like something was taken from me. I'm walking around with all these different things that I'm feeling and I'm holding on to it. And this person was either A, just going on about their life, and then B, then died. Now, why the hell I'm gonna carry you when you dead? Child, you where you supposed to be. If that's how things were supposed to go, then that's just what the Lord wanted for your life. So now you gone. Now that you are gone, I'd be a fool to keep carrying you along with me. I'm not. I let that go. I wrote a letter. I read it. I burned it. It was done. It was done. My security started to come back. The color started to come back inside of me. The passion started to come back inside of me. My sexuality, femininity, all these different things started to come back to me, because that means that I had pushed those things out. I had blocked those things away because I was holding on to that person's bullshit, that person's sick ways. When I let that go, everything started to come back into me, because I didn't have a reason to push it out anymore. I didn't have a reason to turn a blind eye to these things anymore. I embraced all of me. I embraced everything that I was. And I was able to push forward. So you got to heal from these things. Honey, I couldn't talk about it if I can't heal from it. Talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that bring up old feelings and old emotions. Child, I talk because I need you not to make the wrong decision, or I need you not to make the same mistakes that I made, or all that kind of stuff. So that's why I constantly talk. Child, I'm talking. I got half my makeup halfway gone. I'm sleepy. This hair doing whatever it wants to do. But I want you to know, I wanted you to get this thing before I got off of here today. I appreciate you all. I thank you. I just want to take a moment just to let you know that you have a new day. You have a new day to get it right. If you have wronged someone, apologize to that person. If they have wronged you and it's holding on and you carrying it in your heart, apologize. You'd be surprised what that apology can do. Apologize. It'll take you a long way. I promise you it will. I wouldn't tell you anything that I felt like didn't work for myself. I wouldn't talk to you about anything that I felt like wasn't, you know what I'm saying, keeping me on the right track and keeping me afloat. So I want you guys to tap into it. Apologize for it. Appreciate a new day. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself. And understand and know that you are not a bad person because of the bad things that has happened to you, or because you've had a moment of weakness in time. You are human. Welcome. Welcome to being human. We make mistakes every single day. We just don't keep on making the same exact mistakes over and over again. But welcome to the club. We all appreciate you. It's a lifetime membership. It never goes away. It never expires. Welcome. You are human. So take this time out to apologize to yourself. Apologize to those that you feel like has wronged you, that you cannot get a hold of, or whatever the case may be. An apology goes a long way. And it's not for them. It's for you. It's going to help you in the long run. I promise you. And watch the blessings come. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gone today for good. Today I'm gone. I'll be back tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But I thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love you all. Click subscribe, share it, send it, tell somebody else, tell a friend, child, text them, do something. Tell them to log in. Tell them to log in and click subscribe, because I got more coming. It's not going to stop. So happy New Year. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.